Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today we're taking a look at another amazing ship from the Steam Workshop. Now this is the Horizon 100 exploration ship, created by Caesar. Now there's lots of really cool elements to this ship. The shape itself is just quite unique. We've got the quad sort of cell engine at the back there, and we've got the slanted cells with the searchlights on the front there, and it is advertised as an exploration ship, so let's have a little look around the exterior and then we'll go on inside to have a look at that as well. So starting at the front here, I noticed these gold hinges on the side, and that's because this is a protective door. You can see the hinges on both sides, and tucked in behind here we actually have a blast door like so. So that adds a little bit of protection and also hides the fact that there is actually a hangar bay there. Now coming below, we've got ourselves this bridge segment. I quite like an underhanging bridge like this. It's a little bit protected from above, and it gives great vision when it comes to landing down on a planet's surface and observing from above. Just what you need for exploration, really. So coming around the side, we've got ourselves a few of these weapon turrets. You can see we've got ourselves this little auto, I believe this is an auto cannon turret with a camera on the side, so this would be crew controllable from the inside, and these can gun down attacking vessels. They could also be set to AI if you wished, one on either side right there. And these are these little engine bay cells that I was talking about before. So these have a little spotlight on the front, of course useful for exploring dark and dingy areas, and these are connected up to this hydrogen tank that is a little exposed, but it's not a combat vessel. That's important to remember. It is an exploration vessel, and we've got the hinge that connects them up there. Now across this ship you'll notice this really cool paint scheme. So we've got both this grey, orange, and we've got these neon parts to the armour. Up here we have ourselves a little docking bay, and we have these detailed antenna sections. These little antennas remind me almost like a shrimp, how the shrimps have these little antennas come off the side of them. Right on top we've got ourselves another cool turret system. This one is in fact a quad turret. I really like the look of this one. It reminds me of when the Firefly mounted that little machine gun to the roof of it. Very nice indeed. We've got these red rib sort of reinforcements that come to the center that thins down as we approach the tail section. Of course throughout this craft we have got windows looking in and out because it is an exploration ship, so I'm guessing it's more of a civilian type class. And as we come down here we've got a real antenna and the jump drive exposed there. A little bit of ribbing for reinforcement of that tail section, and as we come to the rear we've got a window section and then the rear thruster cell. Now I really like the decoration of this rear thruster cell. So the lower segment of course is once again mounted by hinges, so these are going to have to be manually controlled from the cockpit, and then the upper section here packing some serious hydrogen thrust. It's going to need a lot of hydrogen. You can see there's a few of the tanks here to be able to sustain itself within atmosphere. I've not seen any other sub thrusters, so this looks like it's a pure hydrogen design. Just have a look at that thrust bay though at the back. It looks so beautiful. Then coming around the side we've got the exact same thrust pack, and as we wrap around underneath you'll also notice this little hangar that I almost missed. So having a quick pop up into there, you can see we have a little rear loading dock that will explore a little bit more in the future. I'm not too sure what this is. We'll have to go inside and see exactly what it does. So let's begin. Oh, we missed something. We missed these little landing gears. I was going to say let's begin the interior tour, but there's more to see here. It looks like we've got an elevator down the side, so we've got some real cool landing gears with little sensors on the side. So there's a double hinge mechanism, so I'm guessing that folds up in and out. We'll have to have a look at that when we're inside. And we've got this elevator. Let's bring my character over here if we can. There we go. Bit in the thrust there. And this elevator I believe brings you up and down. So if we were on level with a planet, let's have a look at the mechanism inside and see what's doing this. So it is a piston and a hinge, so you get maximum lowerage. Oh, there's even a button down at the bottom here. That's useful because there's nothing worse than sending the elevator back up and you get stuck. So that expands it down. That brings it up, and then you've got a red entry button there as well. So we'll let this elevator go back up to the surface. It looks like it's got enough space for maybe 3, maybe 4 engineers there, fully kitted out, ready for a bit of an exploration to an unknown planet. And then we've got enter. Okay, so this is going to open up the airlock, I'm guessing. We might have to hit it again. I never like to hit buttons and then not do anything. So, is it depressurizing? That door is sealed inside there. Let's try again. Okay. Not getting anything on the systems there. Let's have a look. How's that? Oh, the door's come online now. So we can open that up. Vent this little area. Airlock bridge. And we've got an oxygen level and we can start processing. What's that? Program airlock run. Oh, that's cool. Very cool indeed. So that opens up into there. Airlock bridge seals up behind us. Very, very cool. So let's see where we're going exactly. So what does this button do? Program lift. Oh, so we've got a lift in this section. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful build to explore. Let's have a look. So we've got the bridge section down here. We've got some real nice scripts running. You can see that there's a detailed analysis of the ship, what damage is being done. Scripts are great, but they just go so wrong. The space engineers in the wrong hands. So that is the bridge view, nicely illuminated with these blue lights. What's this? Like a little bit of a star map. Oh, very nice. Everything you need. Yeah, the scripts can really pull a ship together. Let's head up into there. You can see these reinforcements. So this is a small grid, by the look of it, put into a large grid just to create this detailing and then the surround. Very nice indeed. So let's leave the bridge and we'll head into the elevator. So we've got bridge on the lower level. We've got hangar / reactor. Let's go to hangar / reactor. We've got a little bit of a sign there. Oh, I love ships with things like this. They never really work in multiplayer. They always seem to lag out, or I'm coming to fix them on the server. We've got like a little blast ramp here. What's this? So this is the hangar air vent, hangar door. We've got this large hangar area, so there's a spot for a vehicle here, and there's these little ramps, so I'm guessing things don't roll around. I like the idea of that. And you've got a little observation area and an airlock up here. Let's just have a quick look at all these buttons and see what things do. So that is for the airlock, I'm guessing. Reactor on and off. Okay, so it has a power down mode and a power up mode. Let's have a quick look in there. See what the reactor's like. So we've got a number of small nuclear reactors for redundancy. Yeah, look at that, with the small blocks wrapped around it. A lovely hybrid build, this. And then you've got access to the lower floors down here, so you can carry out some maintenance if you need to. So batteries and reactors, and then this nice small block curving around to create this almost engine bay look. Looks like there's some sort of observation desk there as well. Let's head back into here, into the hangar bay. And let's have a look at how exactly these airlocks work. So we'll bring our camera through, because it's currently the other airlock. So we'll bring it around the front. So we need to vent the gases so we can see that the oxygen hangar pressurization is 100%. Hangar gate, stopper, stopper. Okay, so that is the hangar gate. Will this open it up all at once? Oh, it will. Oh, it's an open like that. Oh, wow. That's like some of them planes you see, the big cargo transporter planes when they open up. It was quite quick as well. Let's see if we can close that up. So I'm guessing it waits till the airlock is sealed before it closes the outer doors. Yeah, you've got 4 hinges there, so that's going to be quite well enforced. Is it secured with a landing gear or anything? I don't think so. Well, very, very, very cool. And then the oxygen system is repressurizing. I wonder if these ramps go up and down. Oh, these must be the stoppers. Yeah, so they're stoppers. I really like that design. They look really cool. I guess that stops any vehicles from rolling into the rest of the ship unless you want one load and load. Really nice. Nice idea. We need to head back to the elevator. So there's the elevator. Pop ourselves inside and we are going to head to the living quarters. That's the floor above. It's amazing how the ships that look small from the outside have so much going on in the inn. So now we're inside here. God, it's like a hotel. So we've got airlock starboard, airlock on that side, captain's quarters. Let's have a look in there. What's the captain got on offer? So he's got a little suit room, desk, television. And where does this lead to? So he's en suite in his bedroom. Very nice. Very cool indeed. Definitely a roleplay thing. I really like these signs as well. I don't know what you guys think of that. We've got crew quarters and servers. So this is where all the scripts are running from. Oh, I like that, how they've linked the timer blocks together. Easy command, airlock controller. And then WS and D thrust. So that means that the thrusters must be kept up with the hinges through the scripts as well, so there's no need for a manual control like I said before. So captain's quarters, hangars, bridge, crew quarters. Let's have a quick look inside here. So this is more of a larger sleeping area with the desk and table, communal area. Very nice. Captain's quarters, we've been there. Hangar, bridge, lower, that's the elevator. Mess hall, let's have a look in there. So another sort of sitting and eating area. I like how they've used some of these little strips and stuff on the different parts of the interior. Continuing through this corridor that I really like. What's all this going on up above? So this is like sort of rails. And then they've got like little grids tucked in to make the signs. I really like the idea of that. Medical bay. And we've got the two sort of scanners, the medical bay and the cryopods. So we've got pods for 5. So maybe that's what the crew size is intended to be. But yeah, I like this little corridor. I like how it kind of weaves to the side. It's got this nice bit of detailing on the roof. So now this is the engine deck. Oh, did it say engine deck or engineering? Yeah, I'm guessing it's engineering. So over on this side, we had a quick peek in here before. And this could be some sort of printer. Mind the gap. What's this? Open, close, elevator. So is this a larger elevator for perhaps a rover that could sit in here? Oh yeah, these look like wheel stops, don't they? So these little things are wheel stops, so it looks like we could have a rover in here on some sort of elevator. And we could lower it up and down. So let's toggle elevator. If we do that, oh, do we need to unlock it? Yeah, there we go. Now the toggle the elevator. Let's have a quick tuck underneath. Yeah, so you've got almost a system that can drop in. Look at that hinge expand as well. Oh, it's a bit shaky at the bottom. I'm sure it would stabilise out though. Yeah, there we go. It stabilised itself out. But that is a cool rover deployment system. Indeed. Let's bring this system back up. So we need to unlock, toggle the gate. Oops, sorry. And there we go. Bring that back in. It's almost like one of them scissor lifts, similar sort of system, but in reverse to bring the rover down. And it's all been set up correctly. So once one piece is in position, you can close the next. Lovely. And the little mind the gap there just as a bit of a finishing touch. Really cool little room this. And that just takes us back up into the ship. So let's head over to the bridge of this ship and see what controls are in the seats. So we'll just teleport ourselves over and make it a little bit easier. I'm expecting this thing to fly pretty well with the amount of hydrogen thrust. Activate control of landing gear. So these look like possible flight seats. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what controls we've got online. Okay, timeable. Let's check the control information. So one, toggle landing gear on and off. Okay, let's have a look at the landing gears. We saw these down here before. Okay, what is option 2? Because I'm not seeing them move. So 2 is landing gear. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? I think that's the first thing I built in Space Engineers was a moving landing gear or some sort of landing gear that tried to move itself. Lovely. Real nice. It's nice to see some crazy designs like that. So what else have we got here? So we've got door locks. We've got the landing gear controls on that. Let's have a look. Thruster control is 3. Okay, so they are currently on. So we can turn them on and off. Jumper is 4. Docking is 5 and 6. So let's have a quick look over here. I'm trying to see if there's actually a seat that's a main controller, because I've got thrust control currently, but I don't have gyroscopic control, unless I do have gyroscopic control, but it's just extremely low. It doesn't seem like it should be like that. Let's have a quick check, see if there's anything on here. So that's just turret control in this, so we can control them little turrets on the side. Very cool. They're very snappy as well. It'd be awesome doing a multi-crew ship battle. Maybe that's something we should have a bit of a plan of in the future. So we've got that one, and what does this seat do? This controls the quad barrel on the roof, by the look of it. Let's see if we can get ourselves moving. So our ship's moved over there. Quad barrel is on the roof there, and with a cheeky 9. Oh, that's great. Yeah, so we've got thrust, but it doesn't seem that I've got much power to toggle landing gear, toggle thrust. Yeah, I've just not got much gyroscopic movement. Let's have a look at our gyroscopes. So gyroscope, it's turned on, I'm guessing, unless there's any hidden ones. Yeah, they're all turned on and switched on. It just seems there's a lack of gyroscopic movement. Of course, this is definitely a ship that takes the form of beauty over function, and you could use it, I'm guessing, in a survival setting if it's just a limited group of players, but you couldn't really take it to a server with the amount of small grids inside here. Something is bound to clang out. but a lovely build. Let me know what you guys think of this in the description of this video below. Which is your favourite feature of the ship? I think mine's going to have to say either the elevator or maybe the rover lowering elevator. Anyway, let's thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.